All of us enjoy adventure riding, right? More than likely it's why you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, but I feel like not all of us enjoy mapping out routes, figuring out where to go, where all the good dirt tracks are. It can be quite painful. I have done a number of videos on this topic in the past, and if you're not really technically inclined, it can be a little bit daunting trying to create those routes. If only someone would create a one-click app that did it all for you. Hey guys, Josh here and welcome back to the channel. Today I got something a little bit different to show you guys. It's an app called STEGRA. The guys at STEGRA actually reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in checking out their app. Apparently all you do is select what type of route you want to make, whether it's adventure, twisties, highway if you're so inclined. Then all you do is click on your starting point and where you want to go to your end point, and it will automatically generate a route for you, prioritizing whatever you've chosen, whether it's off-road or twisties or whatever. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, I'm going to test it out in this video for you guys, actually plan out a route, go ride it, see how we go. STEGRA is essentially a cloud-based application, so you can go into your computer, which is the way I always recommend to do it. I prefer having a bigger screen. You get a nice big overview. So if you create a route on the website and save it, it will automatically become available on the app on your phone. Or if you don't have a tablet or PC or whatever, you just want to do it on your phone, you can do it the same. It's just as easy. It's just that it's a smaller screen and you can't really get as much of an overview. Now, a couple of points I'll get out the way straight off the bat for you guys. Number one is this is a subscription-based service, okay, so it's an ongoing cost. I did raise that concern with the guys. I'm not a big fan of those subscription things. A lot of us, we have bills coming out monthly. You don't want to be adding more to them all the time, but it is what it is. I mean, you know, with the level of support and development that they're doing, a one-off fee for the app is probably not going to sustain it over the long term. So, you know, for some of you guys out there, it's going to be worth paying that monthly fee, or you can pay it yearly or whatever to save a bit of money. But, you know, to have something like this, it may be worth it to you. But yeah, with that fee comes, you know, really good support, and they are always open to suggestions. In fact, they actively encourage users to get in touch with them if they have any suggestions to make the app better. And they are, of course, adventure riders themselves, so they know what's what. One more thing I'll mention is the app does actually have offline map functionality, so you can go in and download your state, your country, whatever, depending on where you want to go, if you're going to be away from phone signal, or you can just use online maps if you're going to be within cellular network range. All right, without further ado, we'll jump onto the computer here and I'll show you guys how easy it is to make a route, and then we'll also show you how easy it is to do on your phone or your tablet. Then we'll actually, of course, get out and ride the route, and then we'll do a bit of a wrap up. Alright, so to create your route on desktop, just fire up your favorite web browser, type in stegra.io. You can log in the top corner up there. I think you can check out the map without having an account. So we'll just click on Studio 2.0 to bring up the map. As you can see down the bottom here, you can uncheck these to show or hide gates and places of interest. Now I'm currently in Gympie at the moment. I want to create an off-road route to Maryborough, which is about 100 kilometers up here. It's basically a two-click operation. Like, you just go over here and you can select your route mode on the right here. So we've got that first one is off-road, then you can choose twisties, highway, bicycle, walking, whatever. What we're going to do is use the off-road one. We don't want ferries, we don't want toll roads. We want to maximize unpaved, include tracks. So we can close that now. We're going to go over here to create new route. We can give it a name if we want. You can choose to make it private or public, and we'll select the color for the route. Obviously I always go with the blue line of death, and from there all we do is select our starting point. I'm going to start it right here, so we just click. If you you can zoom in and out with your scroll wheel on your mouse, and if you just click and hold and drag, you can move the map around. But all we need to do now is find our destination. So I'll probably end it right here, and then I'll just click on that road, that point, and that's it, done. It has mapped out a bit of a zigzaggy off-road course. Definitely definitely a roundabout way of getting there, but I'm going to check it out, see how well it's done. You can see over here the distance it's actually made a 144 kilometer route. The usual way I go is about 100 kilometers, and that's off-road too. This is obviously a bit more weavy. 119 kilometers of it is unpaved, so it's 82% apparently, and it should take us just under 3 hours. Hopefully it's not going to take me that long, but I will see how we go. So you can also add points of interest along the way if you want to. You can modify the route by, say, if I wanted to go over this way, I could right click here and add as a via point. It will recalculate and we'll go via that point there. Don't know what it's done up here. We've got a bit of a mess going on there. But I'm going to delete that point anyway. I don't need that one. Oops, I deleted the wrong one. Okay, I have to start again. My starting point's still there, so I can just go back to where I wanted to go to and click there. And our map is back. So once you're happy with the route, you can save it down here to the cloud, and you'll be able to import it on the STEGRA app on your phone. Okay, so in our mobile device, I have opened up the STEGRA.io app, and we are going to tap down the bottom left here where it says routes, and it's going to bring up our routes that are saved in the cloud there, and I will hit the little plus, and that will add it to the map on the phone. We hit back, and now we should see our route there. So I did make a couple of small adjustments to the route just to make it a little bit shorter, but essentially that's what STEGRA created for me. So that is that way of doing it. If you want to just create the route on your phone, I'll just get rid of this one from the map for now. Okay, now it's as easy as selecting your route type. So on the right here we've got the 4 icons, the lock, the gear, and then the route type is the third one down. We can use tolls, ferries. I would be careful with use tracks, that option there. Yeah, those tracks can be a bit dodgy. If you want just easier sort of dirt roads, I would uncheck the include tracks option. But yeah, maximize unpaved, so that's what we want. I will zoom in and just tap where I want to start a ride from. And down here, of course, it gives you the option again to choose what sort of adventure you want. Now that point that I've added, I'll add as a start point. Now all we do is scroll, zoom out and scroll to where we want to go to. I'll just do the same thing as what I did on the computer for simplicity's sake. And then I'll just tap where we want to end. And then we'll tap right down the bottom there, it says add as destination. It will think about it and create our route, and there we go. Now one thing I haven't mentioned yet is this app does actually give you turn-by-turn directions, so it'll tell you where your turns are coming up. I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling it also gives you voice prompts. I don't actually have a Bluetooth comms system in my helmet at the moment to test that out, but yeah, it does definitely have turn-by-turn directions. Now because this ride actually starts a little way from where I am right now, the button at the bottom right there actually says ride to this route, so that will actually give me directions to get to the start of the ride, and then we just hit start ride. And off you go. So I've just got that blurred out for privacy's sake, guys, but that is how easy it is on the phone. Let's jump on the bike and see what trouble we can get into. Okay, cool, new tracks for the Josh. Bit of pine forest regrowth in here. Apparently I've still got like 83 kilometers to go. Oh man, I feel like I've already done 80. I've done 56. Track looks a bit dodgy, but that's alright. Well, we did check the goat tracks option. Surely you jest. Oh boy. Josh is going to be riding in the dark. Probably on tracks like this too. Except for another gate. There's no gate marked on this fucking map though, black hearts. Alright, I've gotten up to my crazy ass loop here that sort of goes in there and then back around. I think I'll do a little bit of it, just cut across that bit there. Running out of daylight, still got a long way to go. Switched my phone sideways to landscape mode only because my charger cord kept falling out. So I think I'll just stay in better that way. Still see where I'm going. So yeah, this is familiar territory, but there have definitely been some new tracks here to the Josh anyway. I just wish I had more time and more appropriate clothing. I kind of thought it was just going to be dirt roads, but it's definitely a bit more adventurous than that. Pretty sure that super dodgy log bridge is up along this track somewhere. Anyway, the sort of track that STEGRA may or may not lead you down. I haven't got to the super dodgy log bridge yet, but I've got a feeling it's not far away now. Log's been there for a while. We have got 52 to go. Oh my god. It's the dodgy log bridge. Oh, look at it. Into the lantana. Adventuring with STEGRA. Love it. I'm glad that wasn't too soft. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain here lately. Alright, that was obviously quite the adventure there. Well done, STEGRA. I was actually pretty impressed with the dodgy routes that it chose. But yeah, if you don't want to get that radical, I think unchecking that include tracks option will get you better, more easier dirt roads. On the whole, pretty happy with the app. Initially it did create a bit of a loopy sort of route, but it is easy enough to adjust that if you don't want to, go too crazy. You want a bit more of a direct line. I will again mention the subscription based model. Fair enough, that's what they've got to do. It would be nice to see a one-off purchase option with less features, maybe maybe something like no offline map support, or whatever, just some way to be able to still use the app without an ongoing cost. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't mind paying a larger upfront fee if it's a one-off thing. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I think I mentioned before that the app does have Apple CarPlay support with Android Auto support coming very soon, apparently. Now, I know that there are other apps out there that do a sort of a similar thing, like such as Gaia. Gaia's a good one. It's another subscription-based app. I don't think Gaia actually tells you which roads are dirt and what percentage of your route is going to be dirt, stuff like that. So STEGRA does have some advantages over other apps. But anyway, yeah, check it out if you're interested, guys. STEGRA.io, pretty easy. I'll put a link down in the description. Big thanks to Nicholas and the guys at STEGRA for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to test this out for you guys and show you what it's all about. If you are interested and you end up checking it out, make sure you tell them that Josh sent you. And yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe and all that crap, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.